Get all my right buttons pushed. Happy Saturday. Good morning to you. Hope you all had a good week. Took a couple weeks off from live streams, but it's time to do another one. Now let's let YouTube do its thing. Let people know I'm here. It's been a busy few days and busy week at our house. If you don't follow on Instagram or the community tab, then you haven't seen any pictures of our trip to Yosemite or the ocean or bathroom updates, which we've been doing lots of all of that. Ukraine Ball, hello there. Good to see you. Hello, Steve. There's Aunt Elaine. Hello, hello. So we did, like I said, we posted pictures on the community tab and Instagram, but we took a couple day trips this week. Uncle Paul's here. Bren here. How's yourself? I'm doing great, thank you. Iconic is here. Vicky is here. Good to see everybody. So yeah, I posted pictures on Instagram and community tab. We went to Yosemite on Tuesday. Took a road trip. And then Wednesday we got up and went to the ocean. Just for the day. Happy Saturday, Ukraine. Idris, hello there. Michael here, good morning. Everyone from Western Canada having my coffee. Good to see you, Michael. Sophie, hello. Catherine, hello from Chicago. Well, hello back to you from, yeah, it's still sunny, California. We're supposed to get rain later this weekend, so we'll see what happens with that. This week it's been like upper 70s. It's been super springy weather, and now it's going to rain again. So we shall see. We did vlog our trips. We did film them. Yosemite, we got a lot of good video. The ocean, we got some good stuff. We didn't do too much, but we did some. We did a little. How's the bathroom doing? We're actually, I think by the end of the weekend, we'll be 100% done. Right now, the toilet's usable, the sink is usable, the new floor's in, the walls are done, the tub is in. Got to put the hardware on the tub to make it usable. Got to put the cabinet over the toilet. Got to hang the mirror above the sink. Maybe touch up a few spots with paint that got dinged and dented and scratched while we were putting stuff in. But we're almost done. Tell Jess I have subscribed to her cooking channel. Thank you for that, Brent. Appreciate it. And hello, cousin Katie. Jessica does have a cooking channel now dedicated to that because YouTube just wasn't helping her on our platform. Let's Get Cooking. That name is tentative as far as I'm concerned until we come up with something better because it doesn't search very well. We don't know if that's because the name is different or because she's just a small channel. She is rerunning material right now. So if you've seen every cooking video she's ever done, you've probably seen the videos. But we're trying to gain the attraction and gain the views and gain the attention of YouTube, saying, hey, here we are. And we've got tons of material that not a lot of people saw. So we're hoping that on her own platform that it will do better. So that's the goal. So let's get cooking. Baking with Jess would be a good name. She doesn't want anything with her name in it for some reason. I don't know. But that's just what she's saying. So, and then if you put baking, that's the thing. If you put anything that's too specific, we think then it messes things up. So I don't know. We've tossed around tons of ideas, and nothing quite sticks comfortably, you know? It's weird. There's Kate Talise. Good to see you. We are all great. Thank you. Country Cook TV. That's not bad. That's not bad. Cheeky Monkey. Thank you for that one. We figured let's get cooking or let's get in the kitchen because that's what, that was the tagline towards the end of the intros. It was like, all right, that sounds good. Now let's get cooking kind of thing. So that's why we did that. I think it's good. It's not a bad name. It's just for some reason when you search it, it doesn't come up. And Jim Gaffigan, the comedian, he has a segment apparently on YouTube where he does cooking stuff too. I didn't even know that until we started using that name. Um, so like we don't know if it's YouTube because we're small or because it's weird, like I said, weird spelling. Let's get cooking or cooking is actually decent. That's yeah, like that's what we thought. I thought it was a decent name. I did. I don't hate it. I'm questioning whether it comes up appropriately when we search it and why it doesn't. Oh man, I was thinking Jess's joint home cooking. Hey, with Jess's joint, we'll have weed people everywhere. But yeah, home cooking, Jess's kitchen, Jess's diner. But anything with her name in it, she doesn't really like either. So I don't know. Excuse me. So yeah, it's been a good week. Maddie and I have been off work all week. Our school does spring break now, and then for Easter we get 2 days. We get a Friday and a Monday. There's my mother too. Hello there. Jamie's school was in this week, but we decided a trip to Yosemite was worth a ditch day, and the trip to the ocean was also worth a ditch day. So they were educational field trips that we decided were more important. So we did that. And Yosemite was certainly worth it because he had just done a report on Yosemite, and fourth graders get in free to national parks, so we didn't even have to pay. It was quite nice. Greetings, everyone. Trust that life is treating you all well. Colette, yes, it is. Thank you. And hope it's well for you too. Things are going great. We've been having some road trips and we've been working in the bathroom, and the bathroom is almost done. I've been posting pictures on Instagram and the community tab as well, just to keep everybody updated with the progress. And we got to put the hardware in for the tub. We got to hang a mirror. We got to hang a cabinet, and we're pretty much done. The toilet's in, the sink's in, floor's done, paint's done, tub is in. We've almost got to the finish line with this one. I need to make a bubble and squeak, but with sprouts, not cabbage. If Jess has any ideas on how to improve it, I'd welcome such a video. Probably not to improve one, because we don't really know that. Yeah, that's not something that we do, so we'd be just barely making it as it is. Collections, by the way, before I forget, thank you for your advice on how to deal with trolling. Much appreciated. You're welcome. And yeah, that's something that I deal with still every day on every different platform we have. I always have some knucklehead wanting to be a booger. So, oh, what was the name of the paint color you went with in the end? So well, first of all, none of the paints were used on my end. So here's what happened. She got to the store with that paint swabs, the paint palette thing, and she realized that the paint palette wasn't from the store she was at. And so we couldn't find she couldn't find like, oh, this name, because this name was associated with another store. But she found a mistake paint, an oopsie paint that somebody had ordered and it wasn't quite right. So it was discounted significantly. It was still close into the ballpark which we wanted. It was probably. Do you still have that palette somewhere? The patches, the samples.
Somewhere, I don't know right off.
It was on the darker end, but it was still very, very similar to what we liked. So I can't remember the name of it.
It was like the pencil,
like graphite, like pencil, like pencil lead kind of a thing. So instead of spending $45 for a bucket of paint, though, what just $5? $10. Do you guys eat Tabasco? Yes, we actually do like Tabasco. Lily says hello. Hello, Lily. Cheeky says I've been eating Oreo cream eggs, seeing as I got 6 boxes full of them for Easter. Nice. Hello, Bonnie. Good to see you. How's it going? Everything's going great. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're doing well too. So yeah, we ended up with like a huge discount on our paint, something that was already made, and it was in our ballpark. So I think we're completely happy with it.
I like it.
Depending on how you look at it, sometimes it almost has a blue hue. I can actually see almost a little purple still, but in normal standard, like looking right at it, especially with the darker floors that are in there now, it's a good gray. I think it balances out really well. I was banking on the dolphin one, lol, but bargain bins are even better. Absolutely. Yeah, it was like, oh, I can't get this one here anyway because this is the wrong store. Oh, but hey, this one's 75% cheaper. So heck yeah. Bonus on that. Good to hear that, Bonnie. Good to hear it. So yeah, she spent a good couple of days doing tile. That was a lot of work for her. That was, and it was like there's not room for two people in there. It's too small of an area. But she got it done, and it looks fantastic. Oh yeah, Jaffa Cakes has a new flavor. It's lemon and lime. So nice. We'll have to send a pack. That actually sounds really good.
It does.
Love Jaffa Cakes. Lost Scotsman, hey, happy weekend. Any barbecues coming up? I might have one tomorrow. Weather is lovely. Um, Bonnie says, seeing the pictures, good job. I think Jess has done an excellent job. We have a beef, a tri-tip that we might cook tonight on the grill. Other than that, no, I don't have anything really planned or lined up. Joe's birthday is Monday and Logan's is Tuesday. Well, happy birthday to those guys. Still trying to wrap our head around the fact that Jamie will be 10 next month.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Well, it's not quite April yet, but you know what I mean. So we got a couple projects today we want to get done. I'd like to get back into the bees and do another inspection. Jess and Jamie went and did a bee inspection 2 weeks ago just for fun, and their bees are doing really good. We've added a second level to their living quarters, so maybe we'll actually get some honey this year. We'll see. But the fact that they're still alive and kicking and flying, like that's a good thing. I have some pepper plants I'd like to transplant. They're in the little tiny starter packs right now. I need to get them into bigger cups, so that might happen today. Sandy, hello, hello. Finally, I'm on your live. You made it. We're here. Good to see you. Kevin, hello there. Brent says they're so good, very tangy. Nice. How often do they need checking on? Realistically, if your hive is doing strong, you don't need to check on them. The only problem will be is if they get too full. If they run out of places to do their stuff, they'll move. So you have to make sure that you are harvesting properly and giving them enough room at the appropriate times. We went probably, how many months did we, when you guys opened that door to the P.O.Box last weekend?
Oh
Or
gosh.
6 months?
Yeah, at least.
4 or 5 months at least since we'd been in there. So and they were good. They were just doing their thing. But now that it's getting to springtime and they're going to be pumping and making some more honey, like we might have to steal a frame or two to be able to keep giving them new space to work in, because they'll get bored and then they'll move on. Hey, Katie, any news on the new building for your school? Say my health is great and sometimes not so great. That's why I haven't been on your live. Understandable. Get it? Totally understand. Andrew says, hey, John, I was wondering how many holidays do you get as school closures per year? My basically, I work 200 days a year. And between summer and weeks off here and there and school holidays here and there, works out to be pretty good. I did work I got paid for last Friday, and then this week I was off all week. They balance out our paychecks throughout the year, so it doesn't really matter that I'm off for a week. It still is the same. They take our paychecks and break them up over 12 months. So it works out pretty good. And then I'll be off a total of 4 weeks in summer. What's going on for today? So that's kind of the goal. I think we might, depending on the weather, it is supposed to start raining at some point, so I don't know if we'll make it in time, but I do want to look at the bees. I would like to transplant some peppers. I want to get that bathroom finished 100% by the end of the weekend, so that means hardware, the shower head, and all that good stuff. So a couple little projects, but nothing big. Cases nothing yet. Unfortunately, the elderly congregation is really digging their heels in. There's a meeting for the church tomorrow. They'll discuss everything. Fingers crossed. Yes, hopefully things work out. Alex, good to see you. Hello there. Any more beekeeping? Yeah, we've done a little bit. We did get to taste some honey 2 weeks ago. Maddie, are you out there? Come here. We did get a little bit of honey to taste 2 weeks ago. It was beautiful. It was delicious. Hopefully we'll get some out of them this year. We'll see. And do they reproduce and carry on, or does there come a time when you have to start again? If it's a strong hive and they're doing everything that they're supposed to, they should be able to just keep going and going and going. At some point, a queen will potentially die off. They will make a new one. That's their thing. You just have to stay ahead of them to make sure that they're happy, that they're being fed, watered, that they have what they need, and that they have the room to grow. If they don't have those things, they get agitated and then they'll take off. You want to say hi, Maddie? Maddie got a haircut yesterday and her braces this week, so there's top and bottom. You look like you're freaking 20.
Yeah, I know.
Where's that bowl of honey and honeycomb?
It's almost gone because it's really good.
Yeah. So this is what we harvested 2 weeks ago. You get the honeycomb in there and the honey there at the bottom. Absolutely delicious. It's beautiful honey. Great color to it too. How's the animals doing? All the animals are doing great. We're apparently at the end of the lifespan for her rat collection. We've been losing rats kind of left and right the past few weeks, seems like. So that's going on, but we got lots of others. Morning, Maddie. Alex said, how's things, Mr. John? Things are going great. Mr. Paul, good to see you, sir. Feel like it's been forever since we've said hello. And he would like to taste some honey from my bees. That's what he's saying. Because the way I see it, if someone helped you out, at least you can do is say, thank you. Absolutely. Now all we're missing is Matt. Hello, everyone. Alex would love the hair, Maddie. Marissa looks gorgeous. I love it. Paul says, hi, Maddie. And Lacey says, looks great, Maddie. Love the hair. It does make you look older. Let's see here. What else is new and exciting? We did vlog Yosemite and we did vlog the beach, so there'll be videos with that. Brent says, I agree, Maddie is growing up so fast. I don't really like it. I don't like it. Any more mystery food or drinks? We actually do have mystery flavored Pop-Tarts, but they're like, we just got them, but they were out like a year and a half ago or something. So I don't know if we're going to end up videoing them or just playing around with them. I don't know. Pleased to see your paintings back on your wall. I was missing them. I know, it looks so naked in this room. We did talk about rearranging stuff, but I think for the time being, we just reloaded what we had. But at some point, I think we're going to end up like, working new pictures in and new artwork and whatnot. Little Debbie strawberry shortcake roll ice cream is so good. I haven't been at Walmart in a long time. But literally after we did our video with all the ice cream, a friend went to the same Walmart and they were all gone. And they'd restocked the shelf with something else. So I've never been able to confirm whether we even have them as an option or not. All of them were really, really good, but I know for a fact that strawberry would have been delicious. I should have tried the 99-cent chips you all tried. Those were good. Those cheese puffs. Those moon pie puffs were fantastic. We took those with us to the Yosemite and the beach, and we snacked on those for days. Someone needs to send you a Highland cow painting, just saying.
Yes, please.
I got Mother's Day coming up. Maybe something can happen. Hint, hint. Maddie. Oh, let's see. What else is going on? Well, it's been busy. It's been nonstop. Oh, Mother's Day is tomorrow for them in the UK. Well, happy Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Theirs is in March.
Sandy says 99-cent store, not too bad to shop at. Yeah, I those kind of stores are dangerous because I'm like, oh, one of these, one of those, one of these. And if you walk in there and you're hungry, you got the munchies or whatever, it's like, it's a horrible store for that. There's so much good stuff. Dakota says they have them in their storage freezers because they don't have space in the regular freezers. Ah, interesting. There is a new Pepsi coming out of the market. We're going to try to get our hands on. It's a maple flavored Pepsi. It's they're working with IHOP, so that should be interesting. My suggestion, I was reminded about that today. Oops. And you have to ask. Well, that's the thing. We always check the app. Our Walmart's, the app sucks. Nothing ever says that they have it. And it's like, so most time when it says they do have things, they actually don't. And the employees never know what I'm talking about because I'm up on my stuff. You know what I mean? I know what I'm talking about. And I walk in there looking for stuff they hadn't even heard of or seen yet. Good morning, Jennifer. Good to see you. Alex says we will also lose an hour as we go into daylight savings tomorrow. Okay. We did that 2 weeks ago. Katie says Nitro Pepsi is no good. I've seen that.
I saw that in Walmart yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Should have bought some.
Isn't it coffee, though?
No, Nitro is the one that's infused. Well, I think it's infused with nitro. What's it called?
I thought it was a coffee-laced one.
Oh. Katie, is that coffee? Or is it just with the, instead of carbon dioxide, they use something else to bubble it? I don't know. We do not have Buc-ee's. Somebody suggested stopping at Buc-ee's on the way to Vegas. There wasn't any on the way to Vegas for us either. But I know what they are, and I would sure love to go to one. Nope, not coffee.
Okay.
It's just instead of the CO2 or whatever they bubble it with, it's bubbled with something else. How's the Star Coke y'all tried? It was actually pretty good. Just confusing as far as what the flavor was. It kind of tasted like nothing, and it tasted like cherry, and then it was odd. Wouldn't go out of my way to buy it again. It's just okay. Japan doesn't have daylight savings. Always seemed weird to me not having it. I think daylight savings, the time going back and forth, is the stupidest thing in the world. I think the U.S. is poised to get rid of it, and we'll just stay where we're at right now. there's absolutely no point anymore. I think it's dumb. Let's see. Bonnie says, "Oh no, I'm working Monday morning. Does that mean I'm going to lose an hour?" Yes. Spring forward for us. So yeah, you lose it. I read there was a limited edition Pepsi maple syrup at IHOP. Yes, it's an IHOP Pepsi joint thing, and you can only get it by winning it. You have to submit a picture with a stack of pancakes and the certain hashtags, and then they're picking winners. So I was going to search through our photo banks and see if I can't find a stack of pancakes. Otherwise, I'm going to make myself a big fat stack of pancakes, and then I'll take a picture. Because I do want to try that one. I think it'd be good. By the way, happy Mother's Day, everyone. Hope all of my mothers will be spoiled rotten. Yes, happy Mother's Day to everyone in the UK. Nitrogen instead of CO2. That's what I meant. That's what I thought I was trying to. It's nitrogen.
Yeah, it said something about draft. That's what it was. I thought it was alcohol or coffee. I was confused.
Yeah, Katie sent you the picture.
I saw it.
Nitrogen says CO2. There it is. Pinky the cat, good to see you. Adri said, agreed. Sandy says they are trying to stop changing the time. I hope they do. Yeah, they should just leave it like it is right now. We're fine. You can't take something away from the bottom and add it to the top and make it longer. It's the same thing. And I like the time now. I like it being light till 7 o'clock. When the sun starts going down at 5, that's a problem. Happy Mother's Day for the UK. Yes, for sure. Of course, the wind's going to pick up now today because I wanted to have a fire outside tonight. Every time we get to a weekend, the weather gets ugly. It can be 80 degrees and sunny and no wind all week long. And then Saturday night when I want to sit out with the fire, then it gets nasty. Lost Scotsman said most of our soda drinks taste worse these days, in my opinion, because of sugar tax. They use sweeteners instead of, and doesn't taste the same. Like Iron Brew now is nowhere near as great. Yeah, that sucks. So they're getting around the sugar tax on sodas by not putting the sugar in the sodas. Makes sense. Do you celebrate Easter in the U.S. because April 15th is holiday in Canada? Yes. Same day, actually. Sandy's birthday's in 2 months. Nice. Happy early birthday. It goes flat really fast. Okay. Like, they decided on CO2 for a reason, right? Like, why all of a sudden they can try something different? I believe the EU was supposed to have abolished the change last year, but it was not implemented. We always have fires in the summer evenings here at my home. Yeah, we typically start having fires now around here too. California voted to get rid of it a couple years ago, but it has to be done nationally. It's not just a simple act of like, oh, we're going to do it. It takes like random kind of difficult means to actually change it. But now that the United States Congress, House and Senate have both kind of agreed on it, I think everybody agreed on it. I think that will actually make it happen. I don't know. Did you enjoy spring break week? Yes, we did. Like I said, with the 2-day trips, it was kind of a lot packed into a little. I drove 7 hours on Tuesday. We were at the park maybe 5 or 6. But it was fun. We had a good time. It was probably the perfect amount of time there. We weren't rushed. We saw everything we wanted. We weren't going to do any major hikes anyway, but we did go go see a waterfall and the mountains and the scenery, and we got to see deer. It was a beautiful day. And then the ocean. We wanted to go tide pooling and go look for cool stuff, but we got kind of a late start because we were all exhausted from Yosemite the day before. But there's really not much to it, just more expense and goes flat really fast. The idea is to take the time and put it in a glass. How's the Jelly Belly Fruit Loops? Jelly Bean Fruit Loops? I don't know. I haven't seen those ones. Cases, but still just a meh. Good to know. Pinky says, okay, nice. I am off on the 15th and 18th. We are going to Duluth, Minnesota. Nice. And they took spring break, which historically has always been based around Easter. They took that away. And we do spring break this past week. Jamie does it in 3 weeks. His might actually be associated with Easter, which is their calendar. They don't ever match the other school's calendar. They always do their own thing, which is really stupid and annoying. Makes things so much more difficult. But we only get a Friday and a Monday for Easter, whereas we used to get a full week. Mike says, well, to be honest, I don't mind the extra hour. It's when they take it away that annoys me. Let's see. Brent says, free haddock and chips later from my cuz. Chippy, yum, nice. We had fish and chips last night at a restaurant. They do all-you-can-eat Friday night. It was quite tasty. And actually, we had some really delicious fish and chips on Wednesday at the ocean as well. Really, really good fish and chips. Case of the plus side, it has a really strong cola flavor. Okay, that could be nice then. Hello, Dave. Good to see you. Best pizza in the U.S. Papa John's every time here in UK. The best pizza in the U.S. probably wouldn't go to a national chain. That's the thing. We've got so many smaller mom and pop places and regional places that do pizza that the Domino's, the Pizza Huts, the Little Caesars, those wouldn't factor in. So like, I would say Mountain Mike's is probably one of my top favorites. But then there's other places that do, just one or two locations that the pizzas are the best. So hard to say. Nationally, if I had to pick one, Little Caesars for the price is hard to beat. Kate Lee's Australia had 3 different time zones, but then one state that doesn't follow daylight savings. So for 6 months of the year, contacting interstate business can be a pain in the butt. There's a couple states in the U.S. that don't recognize it either. Like everyone around it, I think it's Arizona. They do it, but Arizona's like, no, we're not doing it. Chef Boyardee butter flavor at the 99-cent store. Can you try on your next video? I'm confused by that. Chef Boyardee butter flavor what? Like, what do you, I'm so confused. What's the butter flavor on? Is it in like noodles and sauce, or is it a shaker to put on something else? Papa John's is expensive, though. I've never actually had Papa John's because we don't have one close by. Katie said it would be great in a Coca-Cola type cake. Oh, yeah, Coca-Cola cakes are fantastic. Or for people who can't have carbonation. Got it. Pinky says here, spring break starts March 28th, ends on April 1st. By the way, John, how's the bathroom coming along? Quite nice. Quite nicely. In fact, I've posted pictures almost every day or every couple days or whenever we get to a new step on the community tab. And then on Instagram, I've posted a lot too. We're like 99% done. Floor's done, tub's in, toilet's in, sink's in. We got to do the mirror, got to do the cabinet above the toilet. We got to do the hardware to make the shower usable. But we're almost there. Remember being in, this is Lost Scotsman saying, I remember being in New York City 8 years ago, found a fish and chip shop being run by some British bloke charging a bloody fortune for fish and chips. Maybe because it was in a niche market, wasn't even that great, LOL. Yeah, we don't have those around. They're just not really a thing. I don't know why. Like, I know of one place in Sacramento that we've eaten at a couple times. We have Long John Silver, that's a national chain, but there's not many of them still in existence. They're harder to find, at least here. I always think that one would do as good as two. I think Americans freak out a little bit more about frying things, oddly enough. Like, I know we're all fat and all unhealthy food-wise too, but for some reason, deep frying everything on the menu just gets frowned upon, you know. Have you reviewed a vegan pizza yet? No. Not vegan pizza. And we've done a couple of plant-based pizzas, I thought. Didn't we do that? The plantaroni. We did that. It was all right. Do you remember Mama Mia's pizza? That place was great. Yes. Mama Mia's and Papa Murphy's, the take and bake style. Used to like Aladino's pizza. Yeah, they're just all right. I put them in the same category. Let's see, Aladino's. Oh, Aladino's. Yes, Aladino's is really good pizza. I had to think about that one for a minute. Let's see, aspartame's got a bunch of nasty things in it. Yeah, diet sodas aren't that good. They're not like, it's just another level. Like all the sugar is bad for you, but so is that other stuff too. So, and yeah, people have allergies to it. YouTube just notified me you were live. Well, I'm glad they did that at all. That's good. Says it looks like a pinwheel pasta. Okay, well, I'll have to keep my eyes out for that. I'll have to go. This last 99-cent store visit, Jess went by herself. I'll have to actually go next time because it's been a long time since I've been in there. If you're ever in Northumberland, try Sea Houses, Lewis's, Chippy, amazing family-run Chippy. Nice. Does every restaurant in the U.S. have boxes and take leftovers home? We don't have that in the UK. We should. What do you do with leftovers? Just leave them? And yeah, I mean, I've never been to a restaurant. If you're at an all-you-can-eat kind of place, a lot of times they'll say no to go because clearly people will just, cheat. But yeah, I've never been to a restaurant that said no, you can't take your leftovers home. You got boxes, you got foil, you got all sorts of options. In fact, the last night at the fish and chips place Jess had, they brought her 2 pieces to eat, and they're like, "Oh yeah, plus you can you can take that home with you." And then we asked for a box, and the lady brought 2 more pieces of fish. She goes, "Here, you can add this to your box too." So it was like, heck yeah.
Apparently she thought I could eat a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Okay, Max, here.
We go to LJ's in El Dorado, Kansas, and Neosha, Missouri. Skip Bellini's, yeah, Katie, that's one of the ones I was talking about. Katie Lee says, I miss fish and chips. All I get is raw fish over here. Yeah. So Katie's talking about a restaurant that does it's called the Prego Pizza. It's one of those like old wives' tales or whatever about, oh, you eat this pizza, it helps you, it helps induce labor.
It didn't for me.
It didn't for Jess, but it's loaded with tons of garlic, onions, peppers. It's a fantastic pizza. It gives you heartburn, gives you indigestion. It's super strong, but yeah, it didn't work for her, and it's expensive as heck. We are a bit embarrassed to ask for our leftovers, but we are getting better at it. Paid for it, why not? Absolutely. Especially if you're going to throw it away. At least bring it home. If you don't want to eat it, you can feed a dog with it or hand it to a homeless person or something. Lost Scotsman, yeah, it's not really a thing here, but some places might, but it isn't really standard. Oh, interesting. Leftover boxes are so not a thing in the UK. You don't finish it, you leave it, and it goes in the bin. Wow. I never knew that. No, interesting. There's restaurants that have special promos that they run that's specifically buy one for now, take one home for later. Olive Garden used to do that. Buy a dinner, and you get an extra round to take home with you for the price. I think that would lead to a lot of wasted food if you couldn't take it. Well, I've started getting cheeky and asking for it. Well, I would too. Like, I'll just sit here longer until I'm really hungry, and then I'll eat it again. I'll finish it in an hour. Yeah, they put a lot of garlic and stuff on it. Like a lot of ladies end up going into labor. It doesn't work for everyone. It was expensive but yummy. Food does not belong in the bin. It's so wasteful. Yeah, Oscar said it. I've been to one place they did put leftovers in a small plastic bag for someone, so it was all mushed up together. Seemed pointless. Yeah. Kate Lee says some places don't allow you to take food home just in case you get food poisoning and then you try and sue them. Yeah, it was a health and safety thing. Some of them would say if you asked. Yeah, that I could understand that. I could understand that. Colette says I eat as I go along. Alex says it might be the reason why I'm fat, but what are leftovers? Do you throw your leftover food out or you eat it again next day? Some people can't eat leftover food. Some people do have an aversion to leftovers. I'm good with it. I'll eat it all week. If it's still good, it's kept in the fridge. Depending on what it is, I got no problem with that. That comes into play a lot of times when we do barbecue or we have big briskets or big corned beef, where I had corned beef like 2 or 3 times throughout the whole week because there was so much of it. Carol says, I know, Colette, I should start taking a Tupperware box, but his Brits were embarrassed to ask. Pinky says, I miss Bonanza Steak Restaurant, closed down in Canada. Did you have them in the U.S.? I know the name. I don't know if we ever had one, but I would. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And Telane's Olive Garden has a $5 to go. Got it for another dinner later that week. Exactly. How are you doing? What are you doing, creeper? Don't put the rat on me. Ew. There's a rat.
This is Dagger.
Hi, rat. That's one of the newest rats.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Cool story.
Yeah.
Mac's old house did doggy bags. Yes. Leftover pizza is the best. Love to eat it cold. Yes. I don't like it cold necessarily. I like it room temperature. Like you put it in the oven overnight with the lid closed on the pizza and the oven, and then you eat it at that temperature. Since my parents embarrass me at the restaurant, they take bones home for my dogs. And then usually gets 2 meals out of a dinner. Nice. Corned beef in the UK is totally different in UK to your corned beef. Yeah. Ours is better. Honestly, the UK corned beef is like dog food in a can.
Oh, that's the way they always serve it? They don't ever have it home cooked?
I don't think so. Pinky said you would pick up your steak and they cook the way you like it. Was a buffet style restaurant. See, I've seen it. Maybe I saw a TikTok about an old commercial. You know what I mean? What is U.S. corned beef? U.S. corned beef is either brisket or top round beef that's pickled and cured and done, made into corned beef, but you get it as the roast. I know UK corned beef a lot of times involves cans and almost like.
Get here too.
Hmm?
We can get the.
We could get the corned beef that style in a can as well, but 99.9% of the corned beef we see here is chunks of beef, different cuts, but it's just big hunks of beef. It ends up tasting the same. It's just the way that it's prepared or packaged, and I think you could do a lot more with it our way. Let's see. Am I missing any comments? You're making me hungry. Lily said, hey, look, Mommy. And I turned to look, and she said, middle finger. Haha, she doesn't know what it means, but it was funny and something you would do. Carol says, probably restaurants filled food boxes are just an added expense, so they don't have them. I bet there is something like Kate Lise was saying. I bet there is something about being sued for things later. But, I mean, we're pretty sue happy in America, and that's... Do y'all have Cracker Barrel restaurants? I haven't tried it. Yes, we've got 2, but they're like an hour and a half away. It's delicious food. It's super like home style, like country style, like, biscuits and gravy, and it's good. Colette says, because I have king prawn, chow mein, and prawn crackers and spring roll all for my dinner. Nice. Sandy says, hi, Manny. Pinky the Cat says, Tim Hortons has rolled up the rim here. You win prizes. Nice. I wish I would love Tim Hortons. I think I would I would really dig that place, but Mark says my son used to work for a Chippy as a delivery driver that made chocolate pizza, which was the only good item when the rest of the food was rank. In the UK, they are now doing food to go bags where you get for 3 to 5 pounds a bag full of food instead of throwing it supermarket takeaways. Just give you loads on a bag. Nice. Is that something you would do? Let's see, where am I at here? Sorry about this. I love Cracker Barrel and Texas Roadhouse. Yes, Texas Roadhouse, Cracker Barrel. That's all good eating for sure. All right, I'm going to give a couple-minute warning here, and I'm going to get out of here. Going to get our day started. I'm going to go sit outside and work some plants. Get my hands dirty. I bought a whole bunch of random peppers. Spicy peppers. Carol says, okay, all Brits here, we need to stand up and make it normal to ask for our food. If we don't eat it, carry your Tupperware at all times. Let's normalize this now. Shoot, man, I would. Keith, the idea, I wish more places in more countries would do that. I've seen YouTube videos of people doing it, and some places are really generous. Have you tried the lemon chips by Lay's? Yes.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah, we've had those for forever here. We can get Lay's, and then we can also get lime flavored tortilla chips. A couple different brands do them. They're fantastic. Kate says we're getting a Chick-fil-A here in town. Nice. We got one close by here now too. The old Big 5 building is a Chick-fil-A in that other city, you know. When you guys buy store-bought meat such as bacon, is it common in the States for there to be a lot of added water? Most meats that are mass-produced typically end up getting some sort of solution, basically like a salt, like a flavor additive, injected into them or brined with them. Like our bacon and your bacon aren't the same, so they're treated a little bit differently. I don't know if added water would be a thing, but the belly has been pumped full of whatever it is that they cure it with. So there could still be, but like turkeys and chickens and pork roasts sometimes have, natural flavors added. Ends up usually just being a little bit of a salt, water kind of a mix to give it a little bit more flavor. But you do end up paying for that extra weight. Bonnie says I grow peppers too, but I grow mine indoors. Nice. I should have started them indoors, but I didn't have a heating setup for it. And so I actually bought a little plastic vessel thing to help it go outside. And I bought like 7 different varieties. And I think 4 of them or 5 of them are actually sprouting and working and growing. So I'm kind of excited. I may have lost 2 varieties, but all my others are going to be good to go. So time to upgrade their living quarters. So I'm just interested because being an ex-butcher of the differences of meats. Yeah, I don't know why it is, but like Costco's in America tenderize their big meats or their small meats. Some places insist on running meats through a tenderizer and stabbing it. A lot of places will put the solutions in there, the brines and it's not even necessarily a brine, because if you take that turkey that says it's injected with 2% of this solution, like it just tastes like a regular naked turkey. So you still end up doing stuff to it. Like maybe it is just marketing and just to get that extra couple bucks. I don't know. Okay, Talise, we're starting a Tupperware movement right here on BigJon TV. Exactly. BigJon TV started the craze of UK and Japanese and other overseas countries insisting that they get their to go or their leftovers to go. I can't imagine leaving it. I went to a burger place the other day and I only ate half of it. And I brought the other home and shared it with Jess, and I'd be so sad if I had to leave it. Fine dining. Hello there. Good to see you. Pinky says, I love them. My hubby always picks me up a bag when he is in Texas. Any more homemade food videos? Jessica's channel will be all of our cooking stuff from now on. She's rewriting old videos for now, but she'll start working in new content at some point soon. But we got so much material that we'll work that. Brent says, my mom used to have Tupperware parties back in the old days. You never see it now. That's true, actually. Scott says, plant the banana peppers next to jalapeno peppers. Keep the seed from your banana peppers. Plant them the next year. Interesting. Katie says, we got your fruit platter for the auction, by the way. My boss was like, ooh, if this goes missing, I don't know where it went. Yeah, a little bit different than what we had talked about, but we figured quickest and easiest, and like you wanted California, there's California. And unfortunately, like we don't have merch here and we'd have to buy it all, and so it was just like, you know what, you want California, you want something that's cool, I think that's the best way to do it. So hopefully it works out. There you go, Alex, thank you for that, appreciate it. That's Jessica's channel. Like I said, she is rerunning old material, so if you've seen every one of her Wednesday videos from the beginning of the BigJon TV, then you've seen these videos already, but most people haven't, because most people didn't watch them because YouTube didn't help us with them. So that's the goal. And then when we get the sub count up and the view count up, then we start, she start producing more videos for that channel too. So Tupperware is supposed to last longer than us, so maybe that's why. That's why you don't see it anymore, because everyone's already got their stuff. But they're actually very pleased when you ask for your leftovers. You should all try it. It's surprise. So you should try it, surprise, but pleased. I mean, if I was a restaurant owner as well, I'd be like, no, please. Like, I would want you to. I would insist upon it. And here's the thing too, if you're not going to eat it, I would probably bet you within a block or two, there's somebody that's hungry that could take it from you. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen people take leftovers and literally just hand it to somebody on the street. Like, why not? Is Costco more popular or Sam's? Depending on what part of the country you're in, Sandy. We have both, but Costco's are more prevalent in our area of California. But other states, Sam's Club is the winner. So it all just depends. Lost says, can you still find standalone traditional butcher shops out there? There are 2 in my town, but supermarkets have certainly taken the lead due to convenience, but they use a lot of tricks. They aren't really. I know of one solid butcher shop in a town nearby. I know if you go towards the bigger cities that there are a lot more. Berkeley and Oakland and San Francisco, you can find more like traditional style butcher shops. But certainly grocery stores are the leader. Dad, if you're finding chocolate pizza on Google, as far as I know, it was a specialty for that only. That would be good. Lot said they will have a pack of 4 pork chops, but they lay them on top of one another, and the bottom one you can't see will be super thin. Yeah. I mean, that's always, and like they'll say, oh, this one's been trimmed, and then they trim the top and it makes it look pretty, but then you turn it over and there's still an inch of fat on the backside. So yeah. Katie says, I know, right, Alex? Well, we've been working on special artwork with the kids for auction too, and she had bought a lot of that stuff for those. My mom still has Tupperware that belonged to her great grandmother. That's cool. Salvador, hello, greetings from the UK. Kate Lee said it was funny. I watched one of the cooking videos on Jess's channel, and at the top of the recommended list was the exact same video from when it was uploaded on the channel. So I may get more views. Yeah, we were wondering how YouTube would handle that and what they would think about that, because it's like we're reusing content, which I know they're not fond of. So she does do a little bit of doctoring, but it's the same video. So
FYI, every single one of them, we get a copyright infringement set to BigJon TV. and it's up to us to decide whether or not we want to pursue it.
Oh, I didn't. So
it doesn't affect anything.
We get a copyright claim because of us using our own stuff.
Yeah.
But we just clear it.
YouTube recognizes it's the same, and I just don't do anything with it. So
okay.
There's no.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You gonna step in and say hi?
No, because I haven't brushed my hair.
All right. She said no. So every video that she publishes on that channel gets a copyright claim sent to our channel. So this hand is asking this hand for permission. This hand says yes. Get Guy Fieri to review your food. That would be cool. Unless you report yourselves, then you're good. Yeah. That's so weird. Hi, Jess, says Kate Talise. She's gone to the bathroom to start working, it sounds like. All right, so I'm going to get out of here as well. Yeah. 60-minute mark. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So yeah, I think we'll do a Yosemite vlog this week. Probably Monday. I don't know about the rest of the week yet. We do have some snack stuff, but you know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the week will hold for us yet. And then hopefully by the end of the weekend, we'll have pictures of the bathroom that are fully done. Brent says, have a good weekend, fam and YouTube followers. Yes, thank you guys. I got a haircut too, see that? Super short. Have a great day, y'all. You too. And don't forget to like. That's right. I'm going to have to, you know what? I'm going to have to ask this core here. We need more comments on videos. Cat Cora liked John's barbecue at a competition. That's right. Cat Cora's eaten my food and liked it. Actually, so is Guy Fieri, too. He liked the product that I cooked and cut up for him. Good job you not seeing my hair. It had gotten so long I couldn't take it no more. So my mother cut it all off. Well, let's see. So yeah, we'll have the bathroom done by the end of the weekend. I think for sure. If not, then it's going to be really close. And yeah, it's the most work that Jess has been doing. You know, the lead on stuff. I've helped occasionally, but for the most part, it's stay out of her way and respond if she hollers. You know what I mean? And yeah, comments on YouTube videos. Our view count has just been atrocious. Something bad's happening with BigJon TV. We're going to keep plugging along, but man, I tell you what we've been doing isn't working. So I don't know what's going on. So yeah, you drop a like, an extra like, or an extra comment, and just be like, hello there. You know, that would be helpful. Haha, your mom cut your hair. I haven't paid for a haircut my entire life. I've been trying to say at least a few words on each video so you get credit. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now the bathroom is near done. What's the next home improvement project? Repainting my bathroom, our bathroom, the back master bathroom. I'd like to repaint it. Nothing else in there needs to be done, but what other project, Mama? Paint the hallway? A lot of painting. There's painting that needs to be done. I was trying to remember the name you used to call Emily. Was it Slappy? Maybe. Okay. I sometimes leave an emoji if I have nothing to say, but I've watched it. I appreciate it all. And you guys, the core of our channel, we love you. You guys are the best. And we appreciate all love and support. Yeah. My mom says, redo your mom's bathroom.
Oh, is your mom on?
Yeah.
Ask her if I'm supposed to bring Maddie to her.
Are you going to come get Maddie now, Mom? By the way, she's ready to roll. Maddie's going to go dress shopping today with Ma'am. So is Ozzy going to get the rest of the new doggy treats? I mean, the jerky. Yeah, I might take some to work on Monday and try and grow some people out with it. Maddie will probably realistically finish the original, but nobody in the house is eating the rest of the teriyaki ones. That's for sure. It probably wouldn't be a bad treat. He didn't get sick or anything, so maybe. Those were gross though. Those were not good. I did not enjoy the teriyaki ones. The texture on that was literally like a dried up sponge. That jerky looked rank, absolutely. Sandy's come to our bathroom. We really need help with our bathroom.
I will probably never do a bathroom.
Jess said she'll probably never do a bathroom again. All right. Ma'am will be here in 10 minutes. Right, you're at the hour mark. Hope you have a great weekend, guys, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Alex, thank you. We appreciate you. Thanks for hanging. Those mushroom chips looked awesome, though. Those were fantastic. I'd eat those all day. If I have to eat something that's veggie and not meat, I'll stick with the mushroom versions of things, not the TVP, protein, spongy, weird. I don't know. I own stock in Beyond Meat, too. It's weird. Okay, guys, take care. See you on the next one. Thank you guys for hanging. Appreciate you all. All the love and support you give us. We do love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My mom used small tiles on the bathroom cabinet. Nice. Good deal. All right, guys. I'm going to hit that X. Bye-bye. See y'all. Have a good weekend. Bye.